Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
This is Steph.
And this is my so-called whatever.
Welcome to the block party. Steph, you get to say the last part.
Oh, no. No, I'm not. Trust me, you don't want that.
Aw, we ain't leaving. We're not leaving out nobody.
Nobody.
Not today.
Nope.
Not
Steph.
ever. Not Steph.
No, I'm here.
Yay! So, today we have a very special guest.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
And you may know her. You will know Steph. So, first of all, there are some people that listen to our podcast. They'll listen to the newer ones.
Yep.
But then they'll go back. I think that's really cool. And they're like making their way up.
That's how I do it when I discover a new podcast.
Yeah.
I'll listen to the episodes as they come out, but then I'll go back and I'll like listen to what I've missed.
Yep.
So there might be some people that haven't heard.
Right. So if you haven't, you might want to go and listen to episode 32. And I think we'll tell people that beforehand so they can listen to it.
Yeah.
So they get an idea who Steph is.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because her story is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank you.
And it made me cry that was the worst cry I ever, we had to stop how many times?
Oh.
That was the worst. I will tell you right now, Steph, in hearing your story, and I'm not going to cry right now.
No, we're not going to cry. It's good. It had a good ending. No crying.
It did. It does. And it was hard because I can remember exactly where I was when I first read it. I was laying in bed and I started reading the story and I got about not very far. And Kevin comes in and he's like, "What's the matter?" And I'm like, "The story is just," and then I was texting you,
yeah.
"If you've got to read this story." It was amazing. And it really had a big impact on me.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing it. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having it.
I really appreciate you sharing that so much. So.
Well, good. And I think it's a good opportunity for people to see that, outside of their job, like how they really do care. And this is more than just a job to them. And they do reach out to us, on their own time and form relationships with us. And that's what makes all of this special, which people outside of the blockhead community don't get. But we get it. They don't get it at all.
They don't need to get it. I'm done with that.
No, and we're okay with that sometimes.
Yeah.
There's enough. We're all right with that.
I think now that we have each other and there's just more and more people that we're finding and that we're talking to, that it doesn't matter for those people that don't know us. Right?
Right.
No, it doesn't.
Or don't know what it's all about. It doesn't matter.
No.
I don't need to explain it to you.
Because we have each other.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Right. And if you want to belong to the Cool Kids Club, then you have to understand.
Absolutely.
That's the deal. That's the unwritten law.
That is the bottom line.
Let's make it the law. So, originally we had talked about we were going to do some cruise stories.
Yes.
And you have been on the cruise a number of times.
Yes. So I said I was going to go once, and it was going to be a one-time deal. Promised my husband one time. That's it. And I went once, and I haven't missed one since. So this will be number 5. So my first one was, New York when it went to Bermuda. And which you will understand once you do it. It's something that if there's ever a chance to do it again, you're going to do it again. So.
My gosh.
We're in it to win it. We're in it for the long haul now,
Brooke. It makes
me
so excited.
I don't know if you saw it on the Facebook Live that we just did, but we got a package in the mail from Dawn, our friend Dawn.
Yeah.
And she sent a card, and when I opened it, it was from the cruise, and I geeked out. I was like, we're gonna be, and I mean, it's October, but I'm so excited. I can't wait.
It is exciting.
October will be here really fast.
It will be.
It comes fast.
It
very
does.
fast.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. And I'm glad that we have something for the interim, that's getting us excited about it, because I didn't have this for the concerts. I didn't have this for the concerts.
No, because we weren't in it.
No.
We're in it.
we're like in it to win it.
Well, and it lasts all the way now until the cruise. So we get all excited, and it's all the anxiety leading up to booking it. And then once that stress is over, then you start all the excitement of waiting to hear about the themes and planning the outfits and planning, you know, some people do their photo group. So it literally gets us through the winter, which is great. And then before you know it, it's summer, and then it's the panic that, oh, I'm not ready because it's soon. So yeah, it's great.
So tell us a little bit about booking the cruise, because we don't know a whole lot about that.
Oh, well, it's so stressful that I have never once done it myself. So let's just say that. So in the past, my roommate always did it, and there was twice that we couldn't get off of work. And I think the stress begins when they announce it like on a Monday or Tuesday in true style and give us like 2 days and it goes on sale. And it's always mid-work day, which to go on the cruise, like, we have to work because no one can afford this otherwise. So, like, it's the pure panic of who can get off this Friday at the certain time because you have to be ready. So I've tasked it to my husband because he knows there's no way he could walk in the door and say, sorry, I didn't get you a cabin, and life would go on smoothly. So he takes on the stress of all of that for me, thankfully.
Your husband's
amazing.
And he
said how stressful it is. Oh, yeah. He gets stressed out. He sweats. Like, he's called my roommate, like in pure panic. Like, the time frame is going. I have 2 minutes. In panic because it's that stressful. But we've never not get a cabin. It's just the stress of, because you hear all these things like it sells out, it sells out. Well, they say that every year. This year it sounds like, again, there's so much interest. So will it sell out? I don't know, but everyone I think has that mass panic, and people do have like limits that you agree with your roommate ahead of time. That's the main thing, because you're not going to have the time when you're looking at it all to decide at that point how much you're willing to spend.
Right.
So
have that
that's
conversation.
What makes it stressful.
Yes.
Ahead of time.
So that would be your recommendation. So you guys, if you haven't had that conversation with your roommate, you need to have that conversation with your roommate.
Right. And also realize that the price of the cabin is not the total cost. That's just the price of the cabin. You also have to add on $299, so another $300. So you don't want to, in the moment, like, have your panic and book something for $1,200, because really it's $1,500. So just make sure you know that ahead of time.
That is a very good point.
You don't surprise your roommate or yourself when you realize what you just signed up for.
Yeah. So, also, do you know anything about what if somebody doesn't have a roommate? Like, I know there's some kind of roommate match, but, like, when does that happen?
That I have no idea.
You don't?
I think that's a Rose Tours question. I don't know anyone who's ever done the roommate match.
Maybe we need to figure out how that works, because I'm sure there are people that want to go.
That want to go that don't have a roommate.
Right. And you know, I'm sure one of the cruise groups has that information, but it would be kind of neat to get that info. Yeah.
Right.
Because I know there's some people already. Christine, I think it's okay that I say this.
Yeah.
You know, it's very unfortunate, and I'm so sad, but Courtney isn't going to be able to go on the cruise. And she just found out. And so now Christine, you know, is looking for a roommate. So I never really thought about it because like, you're always you're my roommate. And selfishly, I was just thinking, well, I'm good, you know?
Yeah.
But I started putting myself in her shoes. Like, what would I do? Because I would want to go on that cruise.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably drag Kevin along. I'd be like, you're coming.
Well, and there are triples and there are quads. Now, I can't imagine putting that many people in a room because it's the same size cabin. They just start literally pulling beds out of the ceiling. Right. So I'm not even kidding you. So if you have the double, look up and the other 2 beds are above you. They just like pull down a thing and now there's 3 and now it's 4. So the room is just so small. I couldn't imagine sharing it with that many people, but that's always an option.
And personalities too. Could you imagine if you didn't know them?
Right.
It's only 3 days. It's not like college. It's not like you have to like room with them for a whole semester. But still.
Right.
You're on the ocean. Right. You're like.
Yes.
There's no escaping.
There's no escape. I guess you could like sleep out in the hall. I don't know.
But honestly, to be honest, your cabin is really kind of just the place you leave your stuff. It's where you change your clothes, you take a shower, and that's it. Like last time, the steward was like, Stephanie, when will I need to make your bed? And I'm like, you probably won't.
Did you not sleep?
I don't know. I had like 4 hours.
Oh my God.
And it was like, yeah. But I don't regret a second of it.
I think other people will regret it if I don't get it.
Oh my God.
I am the worst. Like, the worst. I am the worst. I'm just gonna say it, guys. Like, you're gonna have to, seriously, I wasn't joking. I was kind of half joking, but you're probably gonna have to put like a care sign on me. Like, put me to bed when, even if I say no, lock me in the room because I am
so
miserable.
Different. Yeah, it's so different there. Like at home, it's 9 o'clock and I'm fighting. Like Blue Bloods, it's a struggle. And my friends on Twitter make fun of me because I'm like, oh, I'm going to fall asleep again. Like I can't do it yet. On the cruise, there's something different. I don't know if it's just
pure adrenaline.
I was gonna say adrenaline.
I don't know if it's the fact that everywhere you look, Donnie Wahlberg's there. I mean, I don't know what it is, but like you just aren't tired.
Right.
I don't
know. It might be that way. I might just be like,
go.
That's why I'm taking off the whole week.
Yeah, it's like being at a concert for 4 days. Like when you're at the moment of the concert, you're never like, well, I'm really tired right now.
No,
right.
I really need to go to sleep. Never. That's what it's like. So, I mean, yes, you have your moments where, you hit a wall and need a nap or doze off, but it's just hard to explain until you've done it. In normal life, I would never on earth be able to stay up all night and still function more or less for 3 days without sleep.
Okay, so maybe I don't need it. You just never know. I guess we'll just try it.
You never know.
And then you're just going to probably have to get people to wrangle me. Brooke's looking at me like she's giving me the side eye.
Yeah.
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 That is...
You sleep when Joe sleeps.
I'll be like,
Joe sleeps. Joe sleeps, though. So, that's okay. You won't miss out on much Joe if you go to sleep.
Right.
Excuse me, Mr. McIntyre?
When are you going to bed?
Can you give me your sleep schedule?
Well, because he just disappears.
Right.
Oh.
So, and then you're like, oh, Joe's gone. And if Joe leaves, he's not coming back, typically. Or he's up in the crowd, like, taking pictures, but you'd notice that. So, everyone kind of knows when they slowly slip away to bed.
Okay.
So,
Donnie just doesn't.
No. He's there till the end.
He's crazy, man. That man just gives and 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 gives some more.
Yeah, he does.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And just when you think that he can't give any more, he does.
He does. There he goes. Here you go. Have
some
more.
Right.
I was talking about him to other people that don't know, like, our thing. And they didn't get it.
Right. It's hard to get.
Oh, I don't think he really does that. Yes, he does. Go online, Google it.
For real.
For real. Seriously.
Because it's true.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You don't have to take my word for it. Google it.
I was talking to somebody about that at work. Actually.
And what did they say? They're like,
get it.
No, they don't. It's like, oh, well, I think maybe you're just a little biased. Like,
you know what they said?
Yes.
What?
That's not really him. That's his team.
No, you are BS.
I hate that.
He has no team. He is Team Wahlberg himself, one and only. Team Donnie Wahlberg.
I was like, he doesn't have somebody like in his back pocket doing this for him.
And I'm gonna say, before you like try to pick a fight with me about this, that you just need to do your research.
Yes.
Because I've done mine.
And again, we don't care that they don't get it. That's
right. That's true. I see. I get a lot. I don't care. I don't care that they don't get it.
No.
Do you care?
No, I don't care.
Okay, cool. We're good.
I genuinely don't care.
Yeah. So.
Right.
They don't need to get it.
No.
It's not for them to get.
But I will say that when I was talking about the cruise, nobody batted an eye. I said, I'm going on the New Kids on the Block cruise. Maybe they thought I was kidding.
They probably did.
I said in October, I'll be gone. I won't be here. So if you plan any festivities for October, I won't be here. I'll be on the New Kids on the Block cruise. Okay. Maybe they did. Maybe they thought I was joking.
They probably did.
Oh. Well, I'm not.
Did you say it just like that?
I did.
They thought you were joking.
Really?
Probably.
I was being 100% serious.
100%.
Yes.
Pure
love. Okay, so cruise. Do you have a favorite moment? When you think of the cruise, you think of like, you can put yourself in that time of something that happened or multiple. Why are you laughing at me, Brooke?
Because I love how you're saying it. When you think about it, when you put yourself in that time.
You know, am I being old people Facebook?
No, but it's a good question because, it's like a favorite moment.
Yeah.
That's such a hard question because I would think that you would expect that one of my favorite moments would probably be with one of the guys. But when I think of my favorite moments, it's not with them. It's with the friendships and the people that you've met and like funny moments. And let me tell you, when you don't sleep, you become like delirious. It's like drunk times 100, where you just like look at each other and you just laugh and you don't even know what you're laughing at. And like, you just have so much fun and just some of the conversations. And there's just nothing like the friends that you wait to see all year that you get to sit down and have coffee with from, all over the country, some from different parts of the world. Like, you don't get to do that in any other circumstance. So those are the moments that are definitely the best. Obviously, there's moments with the guys that are great that you'll always remember too. But I mean, the way you look at it after you do this for a while is like, this is like your reunion with your friends. It's like your girls' weekend, and guys, they come too. Mm-hmm. And they're kind of just like the band at the party. And, once you form those friendships, like that's what this becomes about. And obviously I will love seeing the guys forever, but yeah, those are the moments that I think you can't find anywhere else. No. So that's what makes it so special.
That was awesome.
Can I tell you, that is
that gave me goosebumps.
That's what like sold me on the cruise.
Oh,
right.
That's what got me thinking like maybe I would like this, because it's not so much seeing the guys. I mean, obviously, that's amazing.
Obviously, yeah.
It's like that's a huge hey.
But it's just like hanging out with my people.
Yeah, we all love the same stuff.
Like-minded friends, new friends, old friends. It's exciting. Right. I'm so excited.
I just can't wait to meet all these people. Like you, Steph. Yes. I can't wait to see you.
I know. I can't wait to meet you guys. Right. Finally. So it's so exciting that we're talking. Long overdue. But to actually meet the people you interact with on Twitter, like in person, and get to hang out and dance and have dinner and have drinks. Like, that's what makes this so awesome. And obviously to turn the corner and run into one of the guys is just about like, who's going to ever complain about that?
Not me.
Oh my God.
Not
never.
Me. My hand is not up. Although I won't be able. That's the problem, is I'll just be like, oh hey, what's going on? Okay, bye.
Do you think?
I think so. Well, I think that I'll grow into it eventually. I mean, I think the podcast has definitely helped my communication skills.
Yeah,
but I still think that I'll have a hard time.
Forming words.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll probably just open my mouth
cry.
And diarrhea will come out.
No, I'll just cry.
Oh,
because they've been like such a huge. I mean, honestly, I feel I'm having such a good winter, and it's because of it's because of you, Steph. It's because of all of our people, our friends, our new friends, and the podcast. And I mean, it's New Kids on the Block. I mean, let's just be honest. Let's just throw it out there. I am feeling good, and it's because I know that I have that like special little thing. So thank you, Nikki.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Donnie Wahlberg.
Right. Well, and that's what gets us through. Like, we all have stressful lives and families and jobs, and to go on Twitter for like that break from reality, sometimes more than we should be. But like that's what gets us. Between a hard meeting, I can go on there and like be instantly entertained with lots of pictures and other things that we just laugh about. But that's what gets us through. Like, one of my friends, Jenny, always says, like, she calls them confetti moments. Like, that's what gets us to the next confetti moment. It's awesome. So, yeah.
I like confetti moment.
Yes, that's
Jenny,
totally her
like
term.
That. Not
Jenny's
sure if you're
amazing.
listening, but if you are, I like confetti moment.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That is awesome. So, okay, that just made me... I wasn't surprised that was your answer. I'm that much more excited for the cruise.
Like a warm fuzzy feeling.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. There are some things that, like, as a new cruiser, and Brooke, feel free to take over. Feel free to.
Oh, you're doing a great job. Oh. No, you're doing a great job. You are.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You are.
All right. So, I'm just gonna be straight with you.
Yep.
I'm one of those people that, like, I wouldn't ever mean to do something stupid, but I probably will. Like, I probably would. Let's just be, right, Brooke?
Well, what do you mean stupid?
Well, not, like, inappropriate or, like...
No, you wouldn't be inappropriate.
No, but, like, I might do something...
That shouldn't be done.
That shouldn't be done, and I wouldn't know it, because I've done that before. Like, I can't explain it. I can't put it into words. You mean, though. Or I've said something that I shouldn't have said.
Yeah, I've done that.
Multiple times.
I mean...
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just, Nikki, why? Why? So, I'm always asking people... Is there anything you know that I should know that I shouldn't do? Because I don't want to do that. You know, just to know ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I came up with 10 things, right, that you should not do on the cruise. And some are more like recommendations. And of course, this is just my opinion. I'm sure there's people who are going to disagree. So please don't call me out on Facebook if you don't agree. That's totally okay. But
Everybody has their own opinion, and this is Steph's opinion, okay?
And some of those groups for it. Are rough. So I'm just putting a disclaimer: do not, call me out.
I'm telling you right now, if you do, I'll be all over that.
All right.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna tell you guys, don't even think about it. Okay. All right. You go ahead.
So here we go. So number 10, I would say, do not forget to wander the halls, which sounds silly, but. Do not just focus so much on the guys that you forget to meet new people. Like, wander the halls. The door decorations are amazing. Some people put so much time into it. I can't wait to see your paper plates because that so has to be yours. But, like, they're so entertaining. Some are so funny that you will just laugh till you cry. Some people, like, from other countries will put, like, my kids love this. They'll put candies from other places. So it's like trick or treat. So I come home and my boys are like, what is this? Oh, well, this is from Sweden and this is from, where do you do that? It's just so cool. So you definitely have to wander up and down the halls. And when people's doors are open, like, talk to them. Like, that's how all these relationships form. Like, don't just stick with the 2 people you know that you came with, because if you wander around and talk to the people at dinner and who you are next to on the Lido deck, you're going to leave with tons of friends. So
can I ask one question about that? Yeah. So if people leave their door open, is that kind of like a come on in, hang out with us? Is that like a...
Well, I mean, I take it as that, but I kind of talk to everyone. So, if...
Don't want to be wandering in people's rooms. Hey, what's going on? Oops, sorry.
Well, people leave it open because the guys wander around the halls. Yeah. So, I mean, if, Nikki, if Joey's walking past your door, you're not going to want to miss that.
No, my door's going to be open. I don't care. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it open.
Absolutely. So if you're just in there, you just leave it open.
You do a paper plate with me? Could you imagine? Could you even imagine?
No, I can't imagine. If he did a paper plate with you?
I'd pee my pants.
Yes, you would.
That was not a good visual. I won't pee my pants.
You never know. I mean, he drank tea with someone. You never know, right?
My gosh.
That's the thing. You never know. Like, when you're going to walk out of your door and they're there. So, anyways.
Steph, you're making me so excited. I'm so excited.
It is so exciting. And everyone leaves on, like, New Kids TV. So, they have their doors open. We're all listening to NKOTB, which is the best. So
I'm so excited.
It's great. Yeah. Okay. So number 9, do not forget that it's really, really windy. I'm talking like really windy. So when you're making all of these, spending hours on all these theme outfits, do not forget that they are going to, like, your skirts are going to blow, your props are going to blow away. Please wear underwear. I mean, everything. I'm not kidding. Like,
that is a good tip.
Everything's going to blow away. One year we decided to do s'mores. Well, they became like dangerous projectiles and we had to ditch them because they were either going to knock me out or like let loose. Like last year, I was so excited about my eyelashes for this one outfit. And I finally got them perfect. I'm like, there they go. And the door is open. I step 2 steps and whoop, off to sea. I was like, are you kidding me? Gone.
No.
So it's so windy and people don't think of that. So just keep that in mind because you hate to put all...
I wouldn't have thought of that.
If you're going to wear a cute little hat or something, you need to attach it somehow.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Okay, number 8. Do not forget to put your phone down. Because I think you miss out on so much if you live behind your phone. And I know it's really easy to do, especially like the people who it's their first cruise. I mean, my first cruise, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures, which were great at the moment, but maybe there's 3 now that I actually would even go to look for.
Right.
It's exciting, just like at a concert. And just remember, like if they come near you, someone is probably going to have a picture of it anyways. And the best thing is the people around you, like, make friends with them and just say, hey, if you have a moment, will you get a picture, and vice versa? Because sometimes the moments are way better than the pictures.
Yes. That is a very good tip, Steph.
Oh, good.
These are amazing. I'm just
good.
Because you forget to do that.
You do. And last year I think I have like 5 pictures on my phone. That was it. And I'm like, I'm just going to leave it in my room. And then, like, there were moments, like there was one I was on the Lido deck leaning against the stairway. I was having kind of like the moment where I'm at the wall right now. I don't know if I'm going to fall asleep. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm like really struggling right now. And sure enough, like up the stairs walks and I get a little nudge with my elbow and I look over and it's Jordan Knight. And I was like, oh my God.
What?
Which of course snapped me out of my, I think, of dying moment.
Yes.
And he smiled, he gave me a high five and he kept walking. And I was like, oh. Now if I had my phone, I would have, of course, been tempted to like shove it in his face and start snapping away, but
right.
Really, like, sometimes you'll have better experiences if you just live them.
Wow.
That's so cool.
That's an amazing moment, Steph. Jordan Knight nudged you.
I know, right? And like, probably like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Because especially like, I'm that close to you and you're not even conscious of it. Like, I literally was, trust me, you'll get there. Everyone has I'm at the wall. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Really struggling moment. So I appreciate that he snapped me out of that in a hurry.
That's awesome.
That
Jordan
is
Knight,
awesome.
we appreciate that too.
Yes,
If
thank
you're
you.
listening.
Because the unicorn. Okay, so number 7, do not forget to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this goes so far. Whether it's using the bathroom, I know everyone talks about this. People still do not use the restroom.
Wait, what?
Whether people will use the Lido deck because they don't want to lose spots. So please, we all have to live together for 4 days.
That's
so
disgusting.
just please.
Nobody wants to just smell pee all the time. Like, that's gross.
Or be standing in it. And the boat sways like crazy. So you don't want it to, just be respectful. And the pushing and the shoving when the guys come near, like, I get it can be very exciting, but people just sometimes lose just common courtesy in those moments and push and shove. And like, it just gets really ugly. Like, no one needs an elbow to their face because a guy is coming near. They're not going anywhere. They're on a boat with you. They're not leaving. They're here. So like, relax, be kind.
Yes.
Yes. And also like, be respectful of how other people spend their vacation, because some people get mean about people who, as they call them, like camp out on the Lido deck, or people who camp out on floor 7. That's where the guys stay. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Like, it's their vacation.
And that's what they
Would
want
I
to do.
That? Absolutely not. No way on earth. And if they're going to sit out there from 9 a.m. for something that's going to maybe start at 1 in the morning,
Yikes.
You know what? They deserve that front spot and they can have it.
Right.
If that's, again, how they want to spend their trip, like, don't be mean. There's no reason to be catty and rude about people.
That's a really
Whatever
good
they
point.
want to do it.
Right. Because they want to do that. Like,
Let 'em.
I wouldn't want to, because I want to go, like, have some fun.
Right.
Maybe eat some waffles. I don't know.
Eat food.
Eat. Right. Hang
Drink
out with your
drinks.
friends.
Yeah.
Lay by the pool. Do whatever.
Get it,
right.
Get a tan.
Yeah.
Right.
I should.
All right. So number 6, and I don't like this term, but for lack of a better term, do not like stalk out the guys. Mm-hmm. Again, they're not going anywhere. They're on the boat with us. There's no escape, although we wonder where Jordan hides, but they're not going anywhere. So again, if you see them, like, don't run and scream. Oh, the screaming, like running and screaming, like you can't believe they're there. Like they're there and you're going to see them. You're going to get to hug every single one of them and talk to every single one. And they get scared away, rightfully so, when, they come out of a hallway and everyone screams and runs at them with their phones. Like, if you do that, they're going to not come out and interact. And same within the crowd. They like to come out and dance in the crowd. If Joey, Nikki, take note, he enjoys to come out and actually dance. He will say, I just want to come dance with you guys. I don't want to take selfies right now. I just want to dance with you guys.
I'm all about that.
Well, then when he does that, right, and everyone's like pushing and shoving at him and trying to take pictures, they get annoyed and then they don't come out as much. So, right,
I'm all about that dance. I'll take that.
Yeah,
dance.
We want them to come out and interact. So don't chase them and scare them away, because I think, especially with Jordan, you will scare him away.
Right.
If girls start running and screaming towards him, he's not going to come out, and that's not fun. So number 5 is do not stress out about your photo groups.
Okay.
The photo groups. Oh my gosh, the photo groups. I think a lot of people would be happy to do away with the photo groups. Again, just my opinion. Please don't get me for that. But
no.
The only reason that it's wonderful is because it is your one guaranteed time you get to say hi to all of them and hug them all. So for that reason, it's wonderful. And remember that you will get to see every single guy. You will get to say hello. You will get a hug. Every single guy.
Okay.
The problem is the photo groups, unless you know the people in your group, I would anticipate it's going to fall apart. And by no, not just like a girl that you talk to on Twitter, like no, like this is your friend who I personally know, like you have their number. So if you don't like know them really good, I would just anticipate, don't be surprised when at the last minute they bail for a Donnie spot or your Jordan girl leaves because her friend found a Donnie spot. I mean, I'm just being real. And then it falls apart.
Yeah.
And then the drama starts.
Aww.
So it's best to just not worry about it at all. And if this is your first time and you're set on you want that picture with Jordan because this could be your only once in a lifetime thing, which I get, then make sure you find people who, aren't going to ditch you at the last minute.
That is a very good point. I'm going into this like whatever. How about you? I'm like, I don't care who I stand with.
That's exactly how I feel. This is not the first time.
No,
we'll have done that.
No, and if you're
I'll stand with whoever,
and just you saying you're gonna see them, like you're gonna see all of them,
right?
So it's okay. You're gonna go down the line. Hey, how's it going?
Right. And the photo group pictures, I've never found one I liked. I always have 7 chins, and I don't know why.
No, I do not. I
don't feel like I have 7 chins. It must be like the angle. I don't know. I mean, half the time people feel seasick. Some of the guys are either still drunk or hungover. I mean, they're not the best pictures on earth. However, it's your guaranteed picture, so I can get how it's important.
Right.
But it's just, I mean, there's people who literally yell and are getting in fights, and it's like, oh, come on, again, go back to being respectful and
no,
right. There's always the room of doom, which last year that's what I did, and it was the best thing I ever did.
That's fun. So, I think the room of doom looks cool because I would be like, I just want a picture.
It was totally stress free.
Who needs me?
Yeah, we just walked in there and said we don't really care, and we were done, in and out, and you can move on with your day.
And you made somebody else's day, is what you did, Steph. You made somebody's day doing that.
Right. Hopefully.
Because that was us at Mohegan Sun.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have enough people, and we were freaking out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And somebody was like, I don't care. I just want to be in the picture.
Yep.
And I was like, cool.
Yep.
Right.
Love you forever.
Number 4, do not overdo it on everything. So food, I mean, there's a lot of food there, but there's also a lot of food that you don't eat all the time. So the last thing you want to do is get sick. And there's a lot of people, not like throwing up sick, but people who feel like, oh, I just feel really gross, because you also don't know when you're going to get seasick. And these cruises, I don't know what the deal is, but talk about the boat rocking. It's ridiculous. So just be prepared. Like, take it easy. Don't like overindulge with the food where then you're going to be laying in bed sick or worse, seeing it again.
Oh no. And that's a really good tip.
And especially it's food that we don't eat all the time. Nobody eats all of that junky, greasy food on a regular basis.
No.
So just keep that in mind. And also with the alcohol, because they're really, really long days. And when you get on the boat, this is the biggest mistake people make is you might get on around 11 in the morning, noon. The first event doesn't probably start till 8 or 9 at night. There's the sail away party in between, but there's people who get on and they're like, we're on the boat and, you know, you're out in the sun and they're kicking back the drinks. And the next thing you know, it's 7 o'clock and they're wasted and, you know,
falling in the pool.
Yeah. I mean, you spend a lot of money for this and the events are fun. You don't want to miss the game show. It's the absolute best thing on the cruise. It's my favorite event ever.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
And then there's the theme night. So, I mean, just take it easy because you don't want to put all this effort into a really fun theme and then be passed out and you don't even go to the party.
Yeah,
Right.
that is a good tip. These are all really good tips.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, good. Good. I hope they're helpful.
Very much so.
Number 3 is, and everybody says this, like, don't come with expectations. And I know it sounds so easy, but everybody does it. And everybody has like selfie fever and everyone feels like they all have things in their mind that they want to happen. And that's how you get let down. I'm not saying we don't all do it because I'm guilty of it too. But if you go there with the expectation you're going to go have a great time with your friends and that's it, you know what you're going to get. You know you're going to have the parties. You know you're going to get to see them. You're going to get a concert and anything else is a bonus. Are you going to see them in an elevator or at the buffet? Maybe. Will they come to your room? Yeah, maybe. But if you expect that, if you expect you're going to get a selfie with all of them, and it's most likely not going to happen.
Right.
And then you just set yourself up to being disappointed.
I just want to see them with my own eyes.
I have no expectations.
That's all I want. I just want to see him like in a distance where I could like potentially yell and they could be like, oh, hey. They wouldn't be like, oh, hey, but you know what I'm saying? Like that they're on the same boat as me.
Right.
Hey.
Right. And they do the same thing. Like I went once, we were at the buffet in the morning and I went to get my cup of coffee and it's John filling up his cup of coffee. You know, like they're there. Yeah. And they're normal if we allow them to be normal and you will see them. So
don't scream at John while he's getting coffee. That's not a good idea.
He's so sweet.
He might dump it on himself.
Coffee. Right.
And then that wouldn't be good for anybybody.
Right. You know? And John stays up really late. He really needs his coffee, so just let him drink it. Like, he stays out almost till the end most of the times, too. So.
Does he really?
Yes, for the most part.
I love that.
He's got a special place.
Oh, he's so funny. Place in my heart.
Yeah, he was so nice. They're all nice,
great.
But.
They are. Yes, they all have their special personalities
and
things we love about each one of them. But John just, like, stands up on the stage and will just, like, laugh and like heel over and laugh. Like he's just so funny. Like I just love him. So
hey, John.
Number 2 is do not forget that they are human beings too.
Oh, yes.
Which is very easy to do because I think, you know, we just think that they're these magical creatures, but they're not, and they get tired. They have to go to the bathroom too. They have to, which is funny because Donnie said that once at one party because he had disappeared and people were looking and he's like, you know, I've been out here for like 5 hours. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm going to grab a piece of pizza too. I eat too, you know?
Right.
And they get tired just like we do. And they come to a point where they've kind of had it. And I think people sometimes forget that. And yes, I get this is their job and whatever, but nobody's getting paid to be on 24/7.
No.
And I think people they just need to give them a break. Like we had one moment, we came out of an elevator and Nikki would die. So the elevator opens and it's an empty hallway. And who's in the empty hallway? Joey. He's sitting against the wall, no security, no one, just Joey. And he was sitting on the floor and he had like his head on his knees, like with his head down.
Oh, I would leave him alone.
Oh, in that moment, clearly, he was tired.
Yeah.
So he looks up and we're like, hey, Joe, and we kept walking. Now, if we would have went to him and been like, oh, Joe, can we take a selfie? We probably would have had a really bad experience with him and we would have deserved it. Because, again, he was human. Clearly, he was taking a break. Yes. Right. And we were just going that way and it happened to just open and there he was. So we just went on our way. But it's the people who say they've had them snap at them. Well, in that moment, I'm pretty sure if we went and shoved a camera in his face when he clearly needed a minute, we would have deserved that.
Right.
So,
and it's just like everybody. It's, again, treating others the way you want to be treated. If you had your head down, would you want somebody coming up to you and...
Absolutely not.
No.
Right. No.
Joe, I hear you.
And the last
I feel
one is do not sleep because it goes so fast. It is over before you know it. So you will be tired, the most tired you'll have ever been in your life, but it's so worth it.
I'm just going to keep dancing.
I'm nervous about that part.
Brooke is so nervous because I am, like I said earlier, I am the worst, but I think it's going to be different.
It's different. Mm-hmm.
You don't think so?
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Well, you got a bunch of friends that you can call on in case there's an emergency.
I need help.
And people do sleep. I mean, people do sleep. There's some that go to bed early every night. And again, it's your trip. Do what you want to do. That's fine. But if, I just make the most of it. You can sleep when you get home. Don't miss the parties. Do not miss GPS night. Oh my gosh. Do not miss that. If you need to leave partway through and take a nap for an hour or two and come back, do that. But it's way too short and it'll be over and you don't know when it's going to happen again or if you're going to have the opportunity to. So you just have to live it up. That's the whole point.
That's what I'm going to say to you, Brooke. I don't know if this is ever going to happen again. I got to stay awake.
What about sleeping during the day?
Do people do that?
Well, if there's not things going on, because there's, and I've never been on a cruise where they've done the Bahamas one. So there's 2 port days. So then the last day at sea will be the photo group. And there's other events that go on. So really, before, there would always be an off day. So the day you didn't have your photo, you would have another day. And I couldn't even tell you what we did, but we certainly never slept. I don't know why I didn't take advantage of that. We tried to sleep on the port days because we didn't really care. That was a time just to catch up. But that didn't really happen either because it sounds good. And then you're just laying there like, let's go to the market. So then you get off and go shopping anyways. But
well, especially since we're going to that island.
Right.
And so I feel like I've never been there. I've never been to the Bahamas either. So
I love the Bahamas.
I'm kind of excited because just to say, I'd want to, even though we had both talked about, we'll probably sleep. I think we'll go out for a little bit. And then come back.
You don't have to go and spend the whole day. Like, I've never done that.
Right.
No.
But just to go out and be like, hey.
I mean, that's what I did on the last cruise I went to back in 2004.
Yeah.
I was like, meh, I've had enough of Cozumel.
Yeah, that port's really,
I was okay. Exciting. I was okay with not doing anything. Didn't want to go on that glass bottom boat thing. No, I'm good. I am going to go to bed.
Yep.
That's what I did.
That was all really good information.
So good.
And it got us thinking. Because we've heard different things and talked to people. But it's so nice to hear a different perspective.
And I love the way that you did it. Because, when I was thinking of, like, do not do this list. But it was, like, positive things. Like, I like the walking the halls thing. Didn't really think about that.
No, I didn't either.
And I don't know. Now it's going to be in my head to make sure that I go do that.
To, like, pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you're walking around to, like, notice.
Right.
Because you're going to be better at that than I am. Because I tend to keep to myself.
Yeah.
I have a goal. I have a place I'm going.
I like to talk to people and be like, hey, how's it going? I got that from Nan.
Yes.
My grandmother. My grandmother in her older age, she used to keep to herself, but now she like talks to everybody. And so
she does talk to everybody.
And I found that she meets some very interesting people just by like
she does.
Saying, hey, where are you from? Oh, I noticed that you're wearing a Black Bears hat. Are you from Maine? I don't know. And they'll be like, no, actually I'm not. Okay, well, nice to talk to you. There's going to be some people that probably aren't going to be very nice. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because not everybody is everybody else's cuppa.
Just don't let me go cry in a corner if somebody's like, meh.
And really, there's not that much of it. I think the only time that really comes out is, at the parties when people get territorial about where they're standing or, if the guys are coming, they get pushy and shovey. But for the most part, I've never really run into anyone who's mean or, you know,
That's good
That's
to hear.
rude.
good.
So, right.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
I am so excited to get
Well,
on that
I'm
boat.
super excited too now. It just makes you think about it and then you get excited. And, you know, when I knew I was doing this, like I said, I was going to be more prepared than I was, but I asked my friends, I'm like, you guys need to give me input. So they helped me with some of these. So they need some credit too.
Hey, Steph's friends.
Thanks, friends.
Thank you for doing that.
Thanks, friends.
We very much
Helping me out.
appreciate it. Send us your
awesome.
stories.
Seriously. You know you
Yes,
got some.
I've been encouraging them because some have some really good stories.
I'll
Really
bet.
good stories.
Yes.
I know.
And some are, the one thing that we have noticed, that people are getting more open is that a lot of people are nervous about sharing their stories
Yep.
because of the feedback. Maybe one time they, you know, that's not, I can't promise that it's not going to happen because you're going to get some crazy person, you know,
Maybe.
that's just going to be like, I don't like anything.
Just a jerk to be a jerk.
Right, exactly. But for the most part, I feel like our community and the people that listen,
We don't get
Right.
that.
no, they genuinely love to hear these stories. And they're like, wow, can that really happen? That's so cool.
Right. That's what makes this so great. And most of us, you know, people either don't really understand again or they don't want to hear our stories.
Right.
So, heck, if we can tell them to each other over and over again, let's do that. And the only people who listen to this are people who want to hear about it. So it's
Right.
not
Exactly.
like, you know,
Right.
people at work or your family are gonna, I mean, my husband's like, there's no way, I know I was teasing you, there's no way I would listen to that. An hour of listening to the New Kids on the Block talk, no way. So
That's what we thought too.
Yep.
Honestly, we thought we would just be kind of doing this for ourselves. Like, we're just going to sit here and talk about New Kids on the Block.
Because why not?
yeah, the stories are great. And I think people are nervous to share them, but everyone wants to hear, everyone has a story. And it doesn't matter if you've never even met them or you've seen them
Right.
once. Who cares? It's just
Exactly.
exciting.
I want to hear about your
So.
favorite picture of Joe that you had in your room. I know one of you had one.
Was it the one in the back of the limousine?
The black and white one, though. Never had seen the color one.
The color version?
No, I think mine was from like Bop, and it was a fold-out one.
Yeah. That looks like that type.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Him, and I was like, "Whoa, he's on a phone in a car! Wow!" Yeah, I was like, "Look at those rings! Look at those!"
Oh my gosh, those rings.
I'm okay. Don't hate me, guys. Don't hate me. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now. All the rings,
The Liberace hands?
right?
To each their own.
To each their own.
That's right.
Everyone has an opinion.
Some people love those rings.
Oh, Christine loves those rings, especially the Joey pinky ring. Christine, letting your secrets known to the world.
Letting them fly.
Yep. And if Joe's listening, he probably isn't. But if he is, now you know. Well, that was awesome.
I don't know. It's just such an incredible, like, life that we live. It's so cool that we can, like, do our normal, you know, everyday thing. But then on the side, we get to be part of this really awesome community. And there's experiences we have all the time that, like, you can't believe. And, like, thank God for pictures because
Right.
in the moment they seem so normal. And then afterwards, it's like, did that really just happen? It was so
Right.
surreal. I can't believe that. Like, when I went to that documentary, The Unwrapped,
Yes.
and my friend that I brought, like, leans over to me once the, like, lights go dark, and she's like, Steph, do you realize we're at the movies with Donnie Wahlberg? And I was like, oh my God. And so then it's like, we are. This is so awesome. You know, but in the moment, it just feels normal. And then,
Right.
but it's so not normal.
No.
It's just so awesome. So we're just so lucky, and it's
And there
so
wasn't very
fun.
many of you. It was like,
No.
oh my God, you guys are
Oh
right
my
there
God.
with Donnie Wahlberg. He's right
Yeah.
there. And his dog's just like walking all over the place.
playing with Lumpy, and we're
So
eating popcorn
crazy.
and drinking soda with him. Like, yeah, it was just Yeah, it's just moments like that. Like, we are so lucky that this is what we get to do.
We
I mean, people
yeah.
love. Everyone's got their thing. People love sports teams and all of that,
Yes,
but
that is true.
none
NASCAR.
of them get to do this sort of thing with
No.
what they love so much. So we couldn't be any luckier.
I 100% agree with that.
100%. And I love your enthusiasm.
Yes.
I love how when you
Aw.
talk about it, I can hear it.
Yes, you get like us.
It's so
Yeah,
fun.
it's so exciting. It is, and it doesn't matter how often you see them. Like, I feel like, well, I know I see them more than I see my family. I know that. But it doesn't ever get old, and it's just exciting every time.
Yes.
So cool.
That is so cool.
Funny. And even now, like, all of them I'm totally comfortable with except Jordan. I don't
Really?
like when I get face to face with him, I can't say anything more than like, hey. He's so in person, like, just, I don't know, stunning. Like, it's hard to
enigma.
I don't know what it is. I just struggle.
I couldn't.
You're going to see him in like a couple weeks, so get prepared.
Can I just tell you, when I think about that, I get butterflies.
I know you have not been like, you're super nervous.
I'm nervous.
I'm just nervous. Like, whatevs. I'm just going to be like, high five, Jordan. What's going on?
I can't see Joe. I could do that. I'm going to see Jordan, and I have no idea.
No.
What I'm going to do.
No.
Like, I don't know. I will probably just melt into like a puddle. It'll be like a blob.
Yep.
I'll just be blobbing around on the floor. Like, I'm so nervous.
And the thing is, he's not at all intimidating. And so I don't know what it is. I think he's just like breathtakingly handsome that I just don't even know. Like, and maybe just because he was like my childhood crush.
Everything.
It was way more than a crush. Love. Maybe that's what it is. That when you're actually face to face, it's still like, this is really happening. Right. I don't know what it is with him, but
no, I 100% get that.
Like, I feel like he, like, literally, he was my everything when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
That was it.
Yep. Like, I had dreams about him. Like, he was my...
You never would really think that you would actually be able to... I mean, let alone be in the same room, but like, I'm giving you a hug right now. Right?
Yeah, no.
What has happened?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Is this real life?
Yeah, no.
Right. Did I die? Because that's what I thought.
Like, I think back to like the 11-year-old me or whatever playing with
I can't
the
even
dolls.
go there.
My doll, my Barbie doll that had the brown hair, Whitney, that had the brown hair, that was me and Jordan with the rat tail doll. And they were like husband wife, and they had the little Barbie 57 Chevy.
Yeah.
And they drove around.
Right off into the sunset together.
And like 11-year-old me, I can't even talk.
No, you can't. I love it. I love it now that you're like opening up. Steph, you've gotten her to open up about Jordan.
But like I don't talk about.
No, you unlocked a door, Steph.
Oh,
it's like a portal.
You unlocked a Brooke portal,
and it's just not going to stop.
Keep going. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
No, but for real, like 11-year-old me would never, ever in a million years imagine this ever being possible.
No.
Like, this isn't possible.
I'm so excited for you. I'm just gonna like watch you the whole night.
And that's how I feel.
It's gonna be, I'm just gonna, hey, what's going on,
please
Brooke?
don't do that. But it just is weird. And that's like the first time I met him, I had no idea what to say. And it wasn't a great experience. Not because of that. Just like other reasons with like the photo group foolishness.
Right.
We didn't know what we were doing.
No.
And then the second time was better, but I still couldn't say anything to him. I think I said, hey, hi, how are you? And he was like, good, cool, here's a hug, moving on to John. Right. Like, I didn't know what to say. And I could talk to any of the other guys, no problem.
So you might get what happens, okay, I'm just gonna like throw this scenario out to you.
Oh, God.
If you're in Steph's position, and you're just kind of like chilling, and all of a sudden, here comes Mr. Knight himself.
I would die.
Hey, how you doing? And you're like, oh, don't.
That's what I would say.
You gotta be like, hi, I'm Brooke. Or I'll do it for you. I'll be like, her name's Brooke. She's so excited to meet you.
You do
it for me.
I just don't even know what I would do.
Just don't pee your pants.
Pee my pants.
Don't pee on the Lido deck.
No.
Right. No. We've already talked about
Make sure that you pee. Yeah, make sure that you pee before you go.
Yeah. Whenever we walk by a bathroom, we'll have to run
whenever you just need to pee before we go anywhere. Because you don't know. Your bodily functions could stop working. Like, they could just, like, all of a sudden decide to, or, like, over whatever. Do you know what I'm saying?
Over what?
I don't know. Just, like, they could, like...
Like, overflow?
I don't know. Like, they could just, like...
Just go? Like,
miscommunicate or misconnect. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you are so... just go look at that video of me. Who the hell is that? Because I don't know who that person is.
I know, I don't either.
I look like
That's
a
nothing
zombie.
Like you. That looks nothing like you.
I was like high on Joey McIntyre.
That is not your facial expression.
No, those are not my, just so everybody's listening. It's a good video. Like that. I don't know who that person was or what I was mouthing. I thought I was mouthing the lyrics to the song, but obviously I'm not. If you look at that video close enough, I don't know if I'm saying, holy shit, is this really happening? I don't know what I'm saying.
You might be.
It was like one of those moments. I think everybody that has had this happen can kind of relate to this. You just stop working. So I'll give you a tip. Make sure you use the bathroom. Use the
maybe
bathroom.
That's why people pee in the Lido deck. I don't know. Maybe we should just give them a break. I don't know.
Maybe we should just give them some Depends.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, maybe I should just fill a suitcase with Depends.
Maybe.
And be like, hey, you know what? You might have your moment. Do you need a Depends? Here you go.
You might have your moment. Here, have this.
Sponsored by Depends.
It's on me. Well, okay. Can I just say, this is like a little bit of a tangent, but wasn't there one of the concerts, one of the tours a couple years ago that was sponsored by like toilet paper?
Yes, Charmin.
Was it Charmin?
I went and took my picture with it.
So can I just tell you?
Do you remember?
I do remember that. I couldn't remember if it was Charmin or Cottonelle.
No, it was Cottonelle.
Or
I think. Oh, I don't remember.
I think it's Kleenex Cottonelle. I think that's who owns. So anyway, whatever. That's besides the point. What I got thinking the other day was, wasn't that funny that it was sponsored by toilet paper? It's not really funny, but it's interesting. I thought, at what point, like, how old do they have to be and do their fans have to be for it to be sponsored by, like, Depends?
Not very much older. I'm just going to say, because we're all, like, a lot of us are women.
We know. And
there's a good percentage that have had children.
Yes.
And there's a good percentage of us that sometimes we get laughing hard enough and there's an accident. So, I mean, let's just be real. Joe, if you're listening to this, just fast forward. Just keep going. Don't think of me. The sweat and urine girl.
Don't think of me as the sweat and urine girl.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah. So that was good.
I'm going to leave that in. Whatevs.
You should.
I'm going to be this hashtag sweat and urine girl. Kelly, don't hashtag that.
She'll hashtag not the sweat and urine girl.
Okay. No, just don't.
So anyway.
Funny.
Oh, well, Steph, this has been amazing.
Yeah, it has.
And you are amazing.
This has been so fun. So fun.
Well, you're going to have to come on again. And
how fun. I would love to.
And how much fun would it be? We gotta figure out, like, I'd like to do a cruise with like us real, like, people, like, that have been on the podcast that we haven't, like, met in real life. Because we'll have our little mobile thing. We'll have our Zoom mic.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be able to, like, be portable, completely portable.
Yes.
And we can, like,
just, like,
it'd be fun.
Chit-chat here and there.
Yeah, just chit-chat here and there. And so we have, like, all these little conversations.
Put them together in a little episode.
Some of them may not. Some of them may stay on the cutting room floor.
Some of them might, you know. The thing is, if
you're tired, and
I was going to say, if we're, like,
I might start talking about stuff that...
running on fumes.
Just going to let you guys know, don't take anything I say too seriously. I'm just going to put that out. There's tip number 2. Because I get crazy.
We do. And
we're just tired crazy.
Well,
yes.
We've been tired before together.
Yeah, and I, like,
often,
mumble.
A lot.
People
We've
are
been
sometimes
so tired that we hallucinate.
Somebody might be like, Nikki.
Yeah. Oh, I've been there. Yeah.
Brooke, we saw that time we went to Boston, we saw, like, animals in the road.
We saw a woman sitting on the side of the road with a sign.
Yes, that was scary.
She was like...
Both of us saw it at the same... Wait a second.
No, we saw a woman sitting on the side of the road with a sign.
Yeah, I think that was a ghost story.
Oh.
It was awful.
We both saw it.
Yeah.
And said, did you see that? I said, I saw that. She had a sign. I didn't read what the sign said.
I was driving. Probably
maybe there really was a woman. Maybe she needed help and we didn't stop. Brooke, that sucks. What if it was real?
I wonder where she is now.
I don't know. Probably not listening to this podcast.
Probably not.
Oh, well, thank you again, Steph.
Yes, this was so fun.
We really appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you sharing your story with us. I'm pretty sure you have other stories that we need to hear. So
I have some, yeah. I'll think. Maybe I'll have some news stories by then.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That would be
I'll need to make some news
amazing.
stories. That's fine.
Right.
All right.
Well, it was so great talking to you guys. It's so exciting. It's so weird because I hear you and then to actually be like hearing you both at the same time and talking to you. It's so awesome. So this was so much fun. So thank you.
Oh, thank you for
thanks
coming on.
We love it.
Yes, and we can't wait to see you in person.
I know. It'll be so much fun.
Yes, you never know. It might be sooner than the cruise. You just never know.
That would be okay too.
Yeah.
Yep.
You never know.
Yeah.
We're throwing around a sleepover party.
Somewhere.
We're throwing it around.
Fun.
It might be a little far, but be
Yeah.
in Boston, but we're throwing it around. We're seeing if we can. It would be like a, what did we call it? What was it? A convention.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, yeah, kind of.
I don't know if it would be big enough to call it a
Not
convention.
really a convention, but like
a meetup.
It was like a meetup. Yeah,
Yeah.
sleepover.
Sleepover party.
Because
Fun.
we'd all stay at the Residence Inn.
That's right. So.
All right. Well, thanks again, and
Thanks.
we can't wait to see you.
Yay.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
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 So that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Thank you so much, Steph.
Steph,
You're a national treasure.
you rock. You rock the boat.
You do. She had she had some really good,
She had some wicked good tips.
wicked good,
So we
wicked
really
good
appreciate that.
pointers.
And you know what? It's so nice. Like, and I think I had said it before when we were talking to her, but it's so nice to talk to different people
Yeah,
that have done this because
Yeah.
we get different perspectives.
and I learned so much.
I did too.
She's cool. She's cool.
She's a good egg.
She is a good egg.
That one.
Yeah, that one's for you, Michelle and Danny. We also had a Facebook Live tonight. That was
Yes, we
fun.
did.
And we did a drawing, and that was fun.
Couple drawings.
Yeah, we had some winners.
We did. So we'll
And we also, I got a new book for my friend Dawn, and some extra special things inside.
that book is amazing.
So we were just going over it and looking through it.
And there's a lot of fan pictures.
Yes.
So
Are you in them?
I was going to say, who's in that book?
Yes.
Are you in that book? Do you know what book we're talking about?
Yeah. It's the one by Lynn Goldsmith.
It's like a big book.
It's like a coffee table book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's mostly pictures with like
Right.
quotes and stuff like
It's
inserted
amazing.
in.
I always wanted it.
And there are some amazing pictures
Yes.
of the new kids, like in their like young.
Because this came out
prime.
later.
Yeah.
This came out in 90. I mean,
Well,
I
not that
feel
much
like...
later. I feel like it was later than that.
I feel like it was like much later than that. Look at that picture of Joe in that jean jacket. Does it say Irish Power? It does.
Nice.
He's like, hey, I'm on a green screen. Or I'm just on a green background.
Look at how he's posing. That's a Joe pose right there. So, yeah. Are you in the pictures? Are you familiar with the book? Do you know that you're in the book?
Yeah.
That's the thing, because there's a lot of pictures in there.
I mean, there's a lot.
I wonder if I'm in the book.
I love kissing. I'm not afraid to kiss anyone. I'm not afraid of homosexuality. I'm not one, but I'm just not afraid of it. I know who and what I am, so it doesn't matter if I go up to a guy, a friend, and hug him. Donnie?
Wise beyond your years, well before your time.
Seriously. Who was he kissing here? Is that Mark?
I don't know. I can't tell.
I think it is.
Maybe.
I like kissing too.
Hey, Donnie. Sup, Donnie?
What's up, Donnie, and your hardware?
Okay.
Yeah!
I love that hardware hat.
Oh, hey, Donnie Wahlberg, what you doing in this picture? Hey, I'm gonna just leave that open.
We'll leave that right there.
Yo, I would love one of those hardware hats.
I loved that hat. I feel like I wanted one.
Oh my gosh.
And my mom was like,
oh, hey,
No.
whoa, hey, Donnie and your motorcycle, whoa!
whoa.
I don't want people to see me as a pop star of New Kids on the Block. Goody two-shoes, wholesome boy. I don't want them to see me as an angry youth. I don't think I ever saw him as an angry youth, did you?
No.
I just want them to see me as Donnie Wahlberg. And let me just tell you right now, you are mighty fine, Donnie Wahlberg. Hey, hey!
The picture to go
Look at those
with it.
overalls. Donnie, I mean, he's a kid here.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a kid
They're all kids.
making these comments. He's kind of like, he's not living in a bubble. Like we talked about on My So-Called Life.
Right.
He was like outside the bubble. Like he lived life a lot more than like the normal teenager.
Yes, he did.
Even before New Kids on the Block, it seems like. I mean, I don't know him personally, so I can't tell you, you know.
He didn't tell you, like...
He wasn't like, hey, Nikki, you gotta talk to you about this. Hey, but you can.
You can, you know what? You can call us up. Hit us up on social media.
You can come visit me at my house.
You know where we are.
Come visit me at my house.
You know where we are.
I might need to clean it first, so give me ample notice. But seriously, man. Seriously, Donnie.
I feel like Donnie wouldn't even care if he walked in to a messy house.
So anyway, we want to hear if you know somebody from this book.
Tell us what page they're on.
Yeah.
And who they are.
Or if you are in this.
Right.
Oh my gosh, these are like the best pictures.
I need to see some Jordan pictures.
So anyway, we did a Facebook Live.
Yep.
We opened the book.
Yep.
That was fantastic.
Did our drawings.
We have some new merch thanks to Brooke. She's put some new merchandise up on the website. So
go check her out.
Yeah. We're going to have a new hoodie. A zip-up hoodie. I'm buying that.
That's exciting.
I'm excited about that.
I think we're all excited about that.
I'm very excited about that. What else? Friendship stories.
Yes, I was just going to say friendship stories. So, if you have a friendship story, like did you meet your best friend via New Kids?
Yeah.
Or not. I mean,
this
whatever.
is Michelle's idea, and I love it.
I think it's a great idea.
So Michelle and Amy sent us separate stories that we're going to read, and it's from each other's perspective.
That's so cool.
And how they became friends because of New Kids on the Block.
Right.
So, if you've got a best friend that you've made because of New Kids on the Block, we want to hear how you met.
From both perspectives.
From both sides. And we'll do a little series on it.
I think that's so cool.
NKOTB,
that's going to be really
forever friends. Friends to the end.
Forever.
Even if you're too slow for Joe.
Even if you're too cool for school.
Hey. If you don't know, now you know. Is that going to be a t-shirt?
If you don't know, now you know?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I think it should be. I'm just going to put it out there.
Let's put it out there in the universe.
Yeah.
What do they think?
What do you guys think?
Would you wear a t-shirt that says, if you don't know, now you know?
I don't know. I
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down with it. I'm down with OPP.
Yeah, you know me.
So, yeah. Lots of good things happening. Brooke is staring at a picture of Jordan right now out of the book.
Here's the thing. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either. I'm so glad I waited to open it up.
Me too.
I was just going to open it up
and just like
be like it because I knew it was the book because she told me she was going to send it to me.
Right.
So, and like, just so you guys know, she just sent this to me.
Do you see what it says?
I'm vulnerable when I'm in love.
Yes.
Oh, Jordan.
He's vulnerable. He's shy.
He's vulnerable when he's shirtless.
Me too.
Me three.
So,
Joe has a picture and he's crying. I'd like to know why he's crying.
Why are you crying, sir?
So, while we were wrapping up, closing up this episode,
yes,
we got a message from another person that happened to know what I was talking about and who I was talking about.
So,
and
here we go.
Didn't realize I said a first and a last name, but I guess I did. So,
and we probably thought at the time, no one's going to hear this.
Oh, that's exactly what we thought. We thought, it's all coming back to us now.
Yep.
Just like Celine Dion said. It would.
Right. That's right.
So, what was her name again?
Oh, the one we got the thing from?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Was it on Twitter?
Alyssa, you know what you did. Please don't tell Aaron. Thank you. And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
But that's funny.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I need to listen to that episode now. What else have I revealed? Maybe I've been a little too open. Obviously.
I know. I wonder the same thing.
We really didn't think that this was gonna
No.
But we're okay with it.
I mean, it is what it is.
Right. And
We're
you know
not
what?
like, "Meh."
So if this doesn't teach you anything, you gotta be open.
Yep.
So people can contact you and let you know they know exactly what you're talking about.
You do you.
But I love her story that she added. So I'm going to have to ask her if we can share that story.
Yeah.
That was a really good story. So I just like totally messaged her back and was like, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I said a first and last name.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
We good.
Yeah. So, today was good.
Yeah.
And,
Good episode.
yeah.
Good talk.
So, friendship stories.
Yep.
Please send them.
Please.
We've got some pretty good New Kids on the Block stories coming up. Next week will be a regular episode.
Yep.
And then the week following will be also another stories episode. And we were going to have Dancing with Hope that weekend. I know, Brooke is super nervous.
I'm so nervous about this.
I'm just going to watch the whole time. Hey.
What am I going to wear? What am I going to wear?
I don't know.
I hope it's not too cold. That's one thing I worry about.
Yeah, I hope it is.
Why?
So I won't get so sweaty.
I know, but then I'll feel like I need to wear like I need to cover my feet.
No, you don't. You're fine. You're good.
We cool.
So if you're going, let us know. We'll see you there.
Oh yeah, to the Dancing for Hope.
Yeah, I'm excited. I bought raffle tickets
Cool.
for the cruise.
Cool.
Maybe we can win.
Hey.
How fun would that be?
Never say never.
As Justin Bieber will say.
No.
They're going to announce it there, I think. So you guys, there's raffle tickets you can buy that you can win a spot on the cruise.
Do you have to be there to win?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. You'll have to go to the Facebook page
And find out.
and find out. Not our Facebook page, but the Dancing for Hope Facebook page.
Very cool.
So, all right. Well, it's been real, and this block party left out nobody.
Nope.
And we'll do another Facebook Live soon. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. It's quick.
Yeah, it was.
Quick and fun.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like that?
No. So,
All right.
all right. We'll catch you later on the flip side.
Peace out.
Peace out.